I've been sleeping on a grounding mat for 5 years. I'm convinced it improves my sleep and boosts my health. And today I'm going to give you everything you need to know when comparing different grounding sheets and mats so you can make an informed decision. Grounding or earthing is simply putting your hands or feet or body in contact with the earth in order to get health benefits like reduced inflammation or better sleep. Swim in the sea, lay on the grass or hug a tree. But if you can't get outside bare feet, maybe as it's too cold where you live or you have some mobility issues, these mats and sheets give you a chance to connect with the earth's current without leaving your home. Of course, this is not medical advice. So first of all, where should you buy? The founder of the earthing movement and the creator of the earthing movie is Clint Ober. Him and his clinicians and scientists did 20 years research and development and started earthing.com, where he sells his official products in the US and Canada, and Earthing Revolution in the UK and Europe. He states on his website that other companies are simply selling knockoffs of our original outdated technology while violating our patents. So the grounding wellness market is now flooded with subpar products which can be ineffective and potentially dangerous. It's up to you where you want to buy, but I personally prefer to be getting an original product and not doing business with anyone who's violating patents. Secondly, the big debate: carbon sheets versus silver sheets. You've probably seen these sheets which have a silver thread woven through them to make them conductive, so they keep your body grounded while you sleep. This particular one is from Rowland Earthing. It costs £130. I put a link below. They're soft like a regular sheet. It will fit into your bedroom decor. So you've got this little clip here that attaches to the cable, and this connects you to the earth via your power socket. The problem with these sheets is that the silver degrades each time you wash the sheet. The silver also gets oxidized by body lotion, sweat and fabric conditioner. So you have to periodically test that it's actually conductive, that it's still working. You can do this with a multimeter if you're technical, or an easy way is to use a conductivity tester, which I'll show you in a second how to use. This costs around £30 and I'll link this below. If you want something guaranteed to stay conductive for longer, you can go for one of these sheets that I'm sitting on at the moment. So these are made of carbon infused polyurethane. This is from earthing.com, Clint Ober's range. It costs around £130 and I'll link this below. So this is a king size version. This is what it looks like on the back, and you have these elastic straps which will attach this over your mattress, and you basically want your body to be in contact with this during the night. So you can't wash this in a washing machine. You clean this with a damp cloth, you just wipe over it. Now I found using these type of sheets a little bit cold when you get into bed in winter. They do warm up, but it's just that initial shock. The other thing is, as you move around during the night, it kind of makes a crinkly noise, which again is something you have to get used to. Some people find they get sweaty and don't really like that, while others feel that sweating is a sign they're detoxing. So one of my fears about these type of sheets was off-gassing and whether toxins would seep into my skin, but I was reassured that the Clint Ober mats are made of carbon infused polyurethane, not PVC. They don't contain vinyl or phthalates, and polyurethane is used in many wearable tech products, and unlike PVC, the off-gassing, where volatile organic compounds or solvents evaporate from the product, only happens during manufacture, and it's stable and safe once the product is finished. If you go for a cheaper product, you don't get that peace of mind. So depending whether you find this type of sheet comfortable, this may be a better and cheaper long-term solution. I know lots of you are going to say that these are made from polyurethane and it's not a natural fabric. I get that, but you need a material which is light, conductive, durable, flexible, comfortable enough to lay on, but light enough to ship. If you have found an alternative, please comment below. Number 3, what type of product should you go for? Your whole body doesn't have to be in contact with a sheet all night. It's okay to just have your feet or your lower body in contact with a smaller mat. So my sleep improved massively a few years back when I started using a mat laid across the bottom of my mattress. My feet are in contact all night. So if you sleep alone, you just need a small mat if you don't move around too much. If you're a couple and you both want to be in contact with one of these mats, you can buy yoga mats, you can buy all different sizes, you can spread across the bottom of your mattress. This particular one that I use is called the Universal Mat from earthing.com. Again, I'll link this below. Or you can buy a really thick sheet that attaches to the mattress. So it's a combination between a grounding mat and a grounding sheet. If you still don't like the idea of a sheet or a mat, then you can go for grounding socks, which you just put on and you plug them in. You can get a grounded pillowcase or even a mouse mat, which is what I use when I'm working all day. You can even buy these patches. You'd stick this onto your skin and then you clip this to the cable and then that plugs into the wall socket. Another frequently asked question I get is, do you put the mat under your bed sheet or on top of the bed sheet? You want your bare skin to be in contact with the mat. So you need to put it on top of your sheet ideally, and then your bare feet will have that contact. Now let's compare a cheap Amazon mat versus the official Clint Ober grounding mat. Although these ones are slightly different sizes, I just want to compare the quality first of all. So if I hold that up, you can see how the ends kind of flick up. So the reason that's a problem is that while you're asleep, your duvet cover will kind of pitch on the corner, it flicks the mat up, and then eventually it will fall on the floor, it will keep moving. With the authentic mat, you can see how this lays. It doesn't curl up at all. The weight is completely different. It's heavier, it's thicker, it feels a much better quality. And can you see how this has kind of these grooves in it? It's not straight. This never gets like that because it's just a heavier, thicker quality. And when I lay them down, if I just throw it down like this, so the official earthing mat is flat, okay, there's no gaps. Earthing.com products do cost a little bit more, but they're made of medical grade materials and research driven fabrics designed to stay conductive for years. The products are engineered for 5+ years of daily use, and you get a 60-day money back guarantee. The other thing to mention is the socket. So this is attached to the sheet, and then this section goes into the socket, and this goes into your electricity socket here. So the official earthing.com plug, it clicks in like this and it stays put. When you're moving around at night or if you accidentally knock this, it doesn't really come out very easily. With these cheaper mats, you have one like this where the plug goes in underneath. And what I found with these is that it's very easy for these to come out. So at times you'll pull this out by accident and you won't even realize. My cat wants to be grounded. She knows what's good for her, don't you? Then you have safety. So the official earthing.com products have a built-in 100k ohm resistor, which will protect you from any electricity that could travel through the cable towards you. It pushes current away. So the cable is made of a 7-strand tensile wire, which is very fragile, flexible wires, which would melt instantly in the event of a major surge or if your house got hit by lightning, so nothing would even reach the mat. So if you go for one of the cheaper products on Amazon, you may not get that protection. The plug sockets don't need to be turned on. If you're in the UK and you have a switch on your electric socket, then turn it off, as you're not trying to connect the mat to your electricity supply. You just want the mat to be connected to the earth, and the switch doesn't need to be on with that. So there's no risk of surges anyway. So this is a conductivity test that I was talking about. So you press the button on the top and you can see it's green. You run this over the product, the mat or the sheet, and if it's green, it means that product is conductive and it's working fine. So if we try the cheaper Amazon mat, yeah, I've had this a few weeks. It's still conductive. Oops, actually, it just stopped for a second there. It's really important before you buy any sheet or grounding product to check that your electric socket is actually grounded, i.e. it's connected to the earth. Although this is standard in the UK, in the US there are many pre-1960s homes where that is not the norm, and plugging in your grounding sheet into a socket which is not earthed means you're not going to get any benefits at all. And lots of viewers who've contacted me over the years saying the grounding sheet hasn't done anything for me, that's been the case with them. So what can you do? First of all, check your socket. This is a socket tester. This costs around £15 and I'll link this below. You plug this into your socket and the 3 lights on the top should all light up, and that means that your socket is earthed. Even if your socket is not earthed, you can attach your sheet to a radiator or a tap. Again, you want to check that those things are grounded as well. Or you can run a cable out of the window to a metal spike that you can put in the ground, and you can buy kits, which I'll link below, to do that as well. Obviously that won't work if you're in a tower block. If your sockets are not earthed, a long-term solution is just to pay an electrician to come and earth your property. So during the warmer months, I'll go to the beach barefoot, I'll swim in the sea, I'll try as much as possible to walk on grass, so I have that natural contact with nature. Like I say, you don't have to buy any of these products. For more in-depth info about grounding, check out my playlist here. I hope this has been useful. Please comment below, let me know if you're using any of these grounding products and what benefits you've got, if any. Or if you have any questions, I read every single comment. Please give me a like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time.